What up? What up? We back. We back. We back. You already know what it is. It's the Knicks world, and you know we got to get to it. We ain't gonna do this alone. I don't do this alone. I got the family with me, as you already know. We gonna go ahead and add them, starting with B. What up? What's
Hi
going on,
guys, what's
baby
up? How
girl?
you
Let me see.
doing? How we doing? How you
What
feeling?
up? What up? How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm in a good place. I was see the Knicks the other day. We won. I'm happy. Mitch is back. Cap soon. I'm good. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing great right now. We got Knicks basketball. Ramadan just ended, so I
You can
can
curse at your TV again.
order. You know what I'm saying? They're like, it's just a different feel, But hey, we got the rest of the family here. We gonna go ahead
Bring
and
on the
have
boys. Where my boys at? Where my boys at?
my boy. We gonna have my boy, Mr. Carmelo Anthony himself. It looks like
Yeah, let's get
yeah,
it,
chick,
man.
my guy.
Come on, what's going on? How y'all feeling, man?
You in the PJs over there? I see the brick in the building. What's
I'm
going on with
saying, you know what I'm saying? It's Brick City somewhere, you know what
cops
I'm
that
saying? But we ain't in Jersey.
harassing you? They ain't got you up on the walls or nothing.
Nah, man, I'm
Good,
outside, brother. You know what I'm saying? We
good.
good. We good. We good.
Yeah, obviously. We gotta keep adding.
You know what I'm saying? What up, Sam? What up, Queen B?
I mean,
Feel me? What up?
Yeah,
It ain't fun if
you're,
what's
Ant
going
can't
on,
come.
yeah?
It ain't fun if Ant can't come.
What
That's
up,
it. What's
man?
going on, family? Shout
That's
out to
the
the whole
gadget guy right there. You know what I'm
the whole Knicks
saying?
Nation. What's going on?
going on.
Yeah. What's going on, man?
I'm chilling, bro. I've been grinding. Life
Got
is
the good,
lifing, but playoffs is right around the corner, so I'm hyped, just like you guys are.
Hmm.
you got the good roommates put on.
Yeah,
Shout out to the
Shout
roommates.
out, shout out to the squad.
Shout out to the roommate show. Shout out to the boys out there doing their thing.
Yes, sir.
I mean, and speaking of another boy doing his thing, my guy,
Yo,
Ralph.
You got King Rells in the building.
what's
Rells,
going on, y'all?
Mister
What's
who-
going on, Ralph?
um,
What's going on, family?
Mister Spin the
Shout out
Block.
to the Knicks World, Mr. Spin the
Uh-huh.
Block.
Mr.
Spin
You
the
know, I
Spin the
gotta
block,
spin the
block.
block. They
Ralph.
get mad. They get mad in spaces when I
Yeah.
spin the block.
Professor
They do
Spin the
studs, but they
block.
can't put a name on it.
Mr. Spin the
Yeah. Professor Spin the block.
Professor,
No more spinning the block around here.
no more spinning.
All right, all right.
So last time
What's going on, family?
together, we had Rafael Barlow on. Hey, first off, shout out to the Knicks World family, man.
That's
Y'all been
right.
y'all been so special, man. Y'all been tuning in to this brand new product we have here for y'all. Y'all must like the family that we have here because y'all been showing up, man. Shout out to y'all. We have a collective of I believe over 5,000 views on 5 different videos. Or
Shout
collect
out to y'all.
shout out to y'all, man. Y'all
Thank
been
you,
Appreciate
family.
y'all,
Thank
man.
you.
sharing the
We
space,
appreciate y'all.
been
Appreciate y'all, man.
on the space, subscribing. We would like to get a little bit more subscribers. So first thing first, make sure you are subscribed. Smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, so we can get more content out to you guys. And yeah, man, we got a short show, so we're gonna go into right away. We're gonna go into the first topic of the day. That's gonna be Rel's topic. He's gonna talk about Wingstop official grand opening. Knicks have been looking very, very good, very good without Jalen Brunson. The captain of the ship is down, but the ship is still
Mm-hmm.
floating. The ship is
Looks
still
like we get
moving.
what we
Yep.
paid
So,
for. Looks like we get what we paid for.
exactly.
Right.
Right.
Going.
Right.
Residuals.
So, Rels, talk to me a little bit about what you're seeing. The Wingstop
Yeah.
was
I'm
we was
loving
waiting in
Wingstop
line.
right now.
We was waiting in line for Wingstop.
We was
We
waiting online,
the, the
Stan. We was waiting online for Wingstop.
the food wasn't really, we was getting bad reviews with it was like it's a little cold. We not getting the
Yep.
proper silverware. There
Yep.
was a lot of things going on with Wingstop. Looks like we have finally got it all together. Wingstop official grand opening.
Open
Talk
for
about
business.
Yeah, man. Listen, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy that the Knicks are playing right now. I understand it's the 76ers, but you got to do what you need to do. You got can't play with your food. You got to stomp on their necks. Let's talk about the Wingstop, man. Mikal Bridges and OJ and Nobley. Like OG's looking like the second version of Scottie Pippen in this era right now. The way he plays defense, the way he goes into the hole, the way he can shoot the three ball. And the way his tenacity is something that is big that we need for the team. When you got Cat out or you got the captain out, OG always stands up. We can't talk enough about Mikal Bridges not having a good shooting night right now, but it's okay. He's gonna coming around, but he's still playing defense. He's doing a little bit of stuff that you're not gonna see in the stat line, but you only can see when you watch the games. These guys right now are a plus 12 together right on the floor. And they've been a plus 15 for the past couple of games with the both of them when they are continuously switching out on the best defender on the other squad. And when the person on the squad, they shooting percentages is a negative 12. So that's
Mm.
something. Shout out to NBA stats and GM stats. Want to do my breakdown, look at analysis and stuff like that. And definitely, I want to shout out to one of the podcasts I like to follow, which is the Knicks Digest. Shout out to them. But you can't say much more. I know everybody's been crying about Mikal Bridges and the picks that we gave up. I get it, but I think it's time now we got to stop it. We just got to stop it. We just got to support the player because at the end of the day, he's on our team. I never, in my day, see people cry about what we gave up. It happened already. It's like you dealing with an ex. You keep talking about what she used to do. She's no longer your ex. She's not your girlfriend no more. Move on. So let's just move on. Let's worry about our team. Okay, we just got to cheer on Mikal Bridges because that's what he needs from us as a fan base. We need to cheer on my man OG and Anobly, my Nigerian brother. You know what I'm saying? So we got some good stuff going on. Everybody wants to talk about who's the second guy, who's the third guy. Fuck it, we need to do by committee.
Mm.
Okay, well, just like the 04 Detroit Pistons, they did everything by the committee. Okay, just like the Denver Nuggets that won a chip, they did everything by committee even when Jamal Murray went down. So I think we need to kind of get off the narrative bullshit and support this team. So they need our support, and they're gonna get our support for the Knicks. World can speak for nobody else. Shout out to Knicks Twitter. Who feels this way? Everybody gonna have their opinions, of course, and I get it. But at the end of the day, I'm loving this team because we did not have a team like this 3 years ago. 3 years ago, we had Elfin, Peyton, and everybody else that we did not want on the squad. We had some half dead people that the Knicks used to sign. Our management team is being smart with money. Okay, our management team is getting the right pieces. We got a culture of guys. For the past 3 seasons, especially really the hardcore past 2 seasons, we have a culture of guys that want to play hard. They play for one another, and I just can't speak enough about the guys. We're gonna have some ups and downs, but I wouldn't trade this roster for anybody else. And yeah, man, I pass the ball to the team, but Wingstop is definitely here. And we got to build on this going to the playoffs.
I agree.
Love it. I love
I
it. Man. I like it a lot. I
I
like
agree with you. I think a lot of people are not realizing when playoffs come, it's a series, not a game.
that. Hmm.
So I agree
Hmm.
with you. I don't think a lot of people are going to know what to do with Mikel and OG in a 7 game series defensively. Good luck.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's a cold world. It's a cold world when Wingstop is open and it's the food hitting. Had to get rid of the chef. I don't know what's going on, but this one got that, man. The oil hot, oil
Hmm.
hot, bacon grease. You know what I mean? So right now the Knicks is looking very good. Now
Yeah.
I understand that we don't. The schedule's not the greatest. You know what I'm saying? We're not playing the best talent in the world. But what I will say is we were struggling against these kind of a teams and with
Right.
Brunson on the team as well. So I'm very happy to see us getting over these little hiccups of struggling with these tougher teams. I don't know if it has something to do with the ball moving a little bit. I don't know.
Hmm.
The ball moves a little bit better with, there's some people that feel that way. But Champ, and talk to me a
I'm
little
gonna
bit about Wingstop and what you think about what's going on since the captain's going down.
I
Champ, let's
wanted to
start.
give a little. I wanted. Okay.
I'm sorry, you broke up. Can you repeat that?
No, I was saying, go ahead, Champ. You go ahead and jump in.
I was gonna give a little context to what you were saying, Stan, because Although that they weren't playing how we were wanting them to play, or they're not stomping on these, these under 500 team necks or whatnot. Context would be we were, I don't know what it is. It'd be up and down, but it'd be times where it's like, okay, the first half we don't come out great, we come out flat. The third quarter, we literally outscore these guys to where it's damn near blowouts or blowouts. And you would think like, or it seemed like, well, we was killing them all game. Nah, if anything, we've had times where we would be down like 8-10 and come back and smoke a team by like 30. And Cat will literally like not even have
20.
uh yeah, like he will literally end the game with like 30, 32 points,
Right.
but start off the first quarter with like two and be in foul trouble. So like we have it's I've never seen that before. I'm not even lying. Like I've never seen a team that gets bored in the first month and just be like, go in the locker room. All right, guys, let's kick their ass now. Remember, I used to say that if you look at these earlier episodes, you'll see that I've said, and y'all gonna laugh when I say this, the team is collecting data. Like Jalen Brunson is Batman. He's collecting data. Like he's literally, they're just watching. Like it's like we're gonna see what the defense gives us. We're gonna take what defense gives us, and we're gonna see what they got offensively. Okay, this what you do. Okay, this what you do. What you do. All right. Well, we got somebody that's taking notes, whether it's Rick Brunson or whoever's on the side. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in the back in the halftime and be like, got it. Come back out third quarter, kick their ass. It's over. Game over in the third quarter. No
Fans
matter if we up or down.
food. And it looks like the Knicks have kind of been doing that a little bit this season.
Hmm.
And talk to me about how you feel about the Wingstop finally looking like the product that we paid for.
Yeah, I mean, we've had several conversations. I think it's been figuring out where they fit, and also like we said from the beginning, a lot of these players have never played with each other.
Of course.
I can't name a team that you put these things together in a season and it just instantly snap. That's not how that works. You need chemistry is a real thing. Um, Unfortunately, when Jalen went down, you know, Jalen always had to be Captain Clutch and Captain Superhero because and Captain Hero Ball because nobody else was finding their shots, right?
Hmm.
And by the time guys, if we kept feeding these guys until they find their shot, we're down 40. You know what I'm saying? We're down 30.
Hmm.
So he has to take over and do do what he does. But him getting injured, unfortunately, was a blessing in disguise, and it forced these
Hmm.
guys to get to now these guys got to lock in. Now Jalen's not setting you up, which is helped on both ends of. I mean, defense is there, but when you're able to get your offense and your rhythm going, it's great to see as we're seeing right now. And now when Jalen comes back, Jalen being the leader that he is, he's gonna plug right in and he's gonna know it's gonna set these guys up for success even more. It's gonna take another it's gonna take another task that they have to deal with, and he's gonna make it so much easier for them, and vice versa. When these guys are making their shots, now you can't double Jalen Brunson because now these other guys are gonna make you pay from all over the floor, from mid range, from the three, And so I'm happy Wingstop has finally arrived, but it only matters, our bread and butter and the true test comes when we come playoff time. So, but I love what I'm seeing so far. We're peaking at the right moment.
I
Jalen,
want to really quickly commend our organization too. I see a lot of people who I seen a lot of organizations, not people, excuse me, who panic during this time, because they threw so much away to get back. We gave away 7 picks. We gave a lot of money to OG and Anunoby, so they have to work out for us. And there were times where they didn't or seemed like they weren't. And I feel like a lot of other teams would have hit the red button, and we haven't. And I commend us tremendously for believing in Mikel, believing in OG, because right now we're seeing the flashes and the signs of what we did pay for. So I commend us. I don't know. I just feel like there were times where I felt like the Knicks were gonna do something stupid. Just do something stupid just because of a game or a stretch. Overall, like I always said, they're having a great season. OG and Mikhail are having a great season, and the Knicks are too. So I'm very glad that we didn't panic. We're not panicking, and we're rocking and rolling with these boys. Because playoff time again, you're gonna have to deal with Wingstop. 7
Yeah.
games. Good luck.
Check your
Good
hair.
luck.
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
luck. Good luck. I promise you. Good
yeah.
luck.
Yeah, it's tough, man. And I wanted to kind of piggyback off before we go into the next topic. And you brought up a great point of how Jalen Brunson has to kind of reestablish himself with his team
Yeah.
now. And tell me if this makes sense to y'all, but I know he's not the same player. I'm not comparing Jalen Brunson to LeBron James,
Hmm.
but you remember how LeBron James used to be on these teams and he would set guys up first. He would get them going first.
Yeah.
And then he would just like, all right, I'm gonna take over now.
Yeah.
And it was like he would come get his, all right, I'm just get you going, get you going, get you going, get you going. Do
Absolutely.
we see a version of that? Because it was, I was like, I haven't really seen Jalen Brunson do anything like that. Now, granted, he hasn't known that he can count on these guys other than
Mm-hmm.
Karl Anthony Towns, and we haven't had seen consistency from Wingstop. We just haven't. Now that he can see it, albeit these guys are shooting the ball sometimes upwards to 20, 25 shots a game. I don't necessarily see that happening.
Yeah.
Would you guys what do you guys think about that? Um Being like with the Jalen Brunson kind of being that, like plug in, play like that LeBron sort of facilitator, and then the ability to take over a game at any point, just bum rush, put your head down, get to the foul, now that he got
I think,
his way.
yeah. Yeah. I think with Jalen, I don't, the best players, you want the ball in their hands and you want them. At the end of the day, it's Jalen's team, right? So no one's questioning that. My whole thing is we want Jalen, right, to come in and he's not gonna have to work so hard to get offense. You know, when these guys are making their shots, these guys are literally unbeatable because
Hmm.
now when the offense is clicking, now what is the defense gonna do? Now they have to pick their poison. Are you gonna double Brunson? Okay, so when you remember when you double anybody, someone's open on the floor.
Yep.
Whether it be Carl Anthony Towns, Mikal, OG. I,
Yes.
I think Cat needs to wake up, you know what I'm saying? He needs to get that offense going, which I think it will come. But
Yeah.
Mikal and OG have turned a new corner right now. And now when these guys are making their shots, now you have to pick your poison. Am I gonna
Hmm.
force Jalen to give up the ball, which I think teams are gonna do that, but also teams I think early on are they're gonna try to push Jalen to see how healthy that ankle is. Are you that healthy? But the beauty about this situation is that Jalen's averaged the most assists this year, and these guys weren't even clicking in the very beginning of the season.
Did he
Now we're
have what
peaking
was
at
that? He
the
had a crazy. He had a season career high this year, right?
yeah, he has a career high in assists this year. So just imagine these guys were clicking like the way they are now at the beginning of the season, or halfway through the season. His assists should be even higher because now guys are gonna make shots. You know what I'm saying? So I think that you know I want Jalen to be aggressive, right? Because you need that aggression from your stars. Stars matter, but we're at a point now where we brought these guys in so that Jalen, you don't have to do this by yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's how
Can
I
I
feel.
just piggyback real quick to what Ant said? And
Hmm.
I agree with you. I said this on Champ and Ray's halftime show, and shout out to Queen and the crew of Brutus. I said on their show, and I said it here. And shout out to Shaw. We said it on her post game show. We don't necessarily really need Brunson to drop 25 every night. He could go Phoenix Suns, Chris Paul to the finals. He could give me 15 and 10. And you said something
I don't
earlier.
know about that.
No, 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 no. Hear me out. Hear me out. Y- I used to play point guard. When you have weapons, just like to Anthony's point, you got to get everybody involved. And once you get everybody involved, what I say to you guys all the time, family, people will tend to play harder and pay and do work. They do more work. Do they do more of the dirty work when they play harder? Because why? I know I'm gonna get the ball. I'm not watching somebody who's gonna pound the ball for 15 seconds out of the shot clock, and then they don't have a good look. And then I'm hurry past the ball. Jalen Brunson, look what everybody's doing right now. Look how the ball's been moving. Look how for the past what 10 games, it's been 25 assists, and we only got a point guard,
That's
right?
not fair.
No, 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 no. Hear what I'm saying? I'm not criticizing.
He's
I
not
need
saying
y'all
it's
to
fair.
stay right. Just stay with me. What I'm saying is he doesn't have to overexert yourself. You
Yeah,
cannot have him overexert himself all the way to the playoffs. Respectfully, I play ball, bro.
Hmm.
You cannot overexert your superstar. What I'm saying is he need to continue to trust in the team. If I'm him, I'm sitting back like, oh, okay, this ball's moving around. They get more confidence. So when I come in, I pick my poison. Now, it's going to be games that we need the cat to drop 25, 30, of sure. But what I'm saying is, and they see it right now. You see the fun that Aries having. The ball to be passed the ball a little bit more because in hindsight, it's not about I'm criticizing the player. All I'm saying is you don't have to do everything on your own because when you do everything on your own, then what happens? You get tired. What happens? You get tired. You get injured. They teach you that. High school, college. Don't overexert yourself. It's going to be games, of course, that he's going to take over to what Anthony just said, how LeBron gets everybody involved, right? And then what happens when you get everybody involved? You get the defense to play honest. If they're gonna watch somebody just dribbling and go in the hole all the time while everybody's just waiting in the corner, you take the game out. You fuck
sometimes.
teams' heads up. You fuck
Yeah,
teams' head up because then he becomes unpredictable because you don't know what he's gonna do. Boom! I just passed you the ball because you thought I was gonna take the three.
yeah. It opens up the floor for everybody, and
Exactly.
you gotta
Not
you gotta
criticizing the
pick your
player.
poison. But I do agree to an extent. Listen, sometimes you need that Mamba mentality, right?
100%. Like I said, I'm not criticizing the player.
You got to go
So
for the
you gotta
kill
be
sometimes. You know what
smarter.
I'm saying? And Jalen does a good job when he sees that things are not going well. Okay, I got this. I got you. You know what I'm saying?
And he
So
plays
Jalen also
decoy.
had a lot of 30 and 10 games with a win this year. So I don't see
hundred
why.
percent,
So so
hundred percent,
here's why I say it's not fair, Rose.
Mm,
But I'm not saying you talking about Brunson,
right.
but this is when you have to give Brunson credit because he changed his game up in the same season that he had to.
hundred
When we
percent.
wanted him to move the
Hmm.
ball, he did,
Yes,
and elevated his passing to
But
a
why?
He
average.
came out,
But
he
hold on.
came off the
No,
rip
no, no,
that
no, no,
season.
no, 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 no. When we got Cat, I still got clips. You
What?
know I'm stat man. No, 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 no. Is
What?
when he got criticized when he changed his game, yes, and I commend him, but it was only because he got criticized when we got Cat. And them 4 games, everybody, even the players around the league was like, "What are you
Yeah,
doing?
yeah.
Pass the ball to Cat,"
I
because he was
agree with you.
shutting Cat out the
I'm
game.
not talking
I
about
still
that.
got. Oh, okay,
No,
okay.
I agree with
You
you.
know
No,
I
no,
got
no,
it.
no, 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 no. This
Okay.
is what I'm saying. Listen, Mister Spin the Block. I understand that. I don't you look at me like that. All right, I understand. God
You're
damn
on
it.
the block right now.
Listen, what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying
Now
is
shout out
this.
to the
I remember
captain.
that. I remember those games. I remember against Boston. Cat should have got more involved because Jalen wasn't getting involved, and they were talking about that. Game two when it gets what I think Indiana gave Cat the ball, started beating their ass. When it gets Cleveland, third game of the regular season, Cat wasn't
Hmm.
involved because Jalen was giving him the ball. They said give him the game. I think the fourth game we went against Miami. Cat had like 44, 46 points. So no, 100%. But as the season progressed, Brunson started elevating his assists more because, like you said, the
Yes,
fan base,
100%,
media was getting on him about that, right?
yeah,
So
100%.
now his game elevated not just offensively, but not just point differential, but also assists as well.
correct.
So
Hmm.
but it was all on not just Cat. It was on OG and Mikel
Yep.
to be more
Yep.
Yeah,
involved. Sorry, and they
Hmm.
weren't. It was like one would get hot and the other wouldn't, or the other get hot and the other wouldn't. So we wanted
Hmm.
more aggressiveness from the both of them.
Right.
So do I feel like
Right.
Jalen Brunson? We supposed to be a high octane offensive team. That's what Cat giving you 25 and like 13. That's
Hmm.
with Jalen giving you like 27 and like 11. You know what I'm saying? Because
Hmm.
with those, OG should be giving you 20. Mikel should be giving you 20. Josh should be giving you 15. We should be a team where
I agree
you
with
have
you,
to
bro.
You have to average about damn near
I
140 points on us just to beat us. And we play lockdown defense. You get what I'm saying? That should
No,
be
I
the team
agree.
right there. So now with Jalen Brunson come back, Billy said this. I'm not dimming my best player points just so that way we can appease to those because y'all need to be more aggressive and stuff. No, fuck that. So with Jalen Brunson come back, you play like Jalen motherfucking Brunson. Y'all better step the
Right.
fuck up and show Jalen Brunson what the fuck y'all been doing this past month that Jalen Brunson been sitting down.
And to Ant's point, that's mama mentality, right? Like, show me something. Show me why I should share this rock. Because Kobe, Dean, Bryant, he wasn't sharing that pill until he was like, y'all got to show me something.
He
Oh, all right,
knew.
y'all show me something.
Yeah.
Stand,
All right,
stand B,
y'all now.
stand B. I'm Jalen Brunson. I'm gonna get my 25.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
yeah,
my
he
10
he
assists
has
if
to. He
need
has
be.
to. There's
But
never a time
but
Yeah,
where
understand
he
something.
but he can
Make
do
it.
that within the offense, but he doesn't have to force it. Because here's my thing. I come back with that, right?
Mhm.
I agree with y'all. I hope y'all understand where I'm coming from. He
no,
doesn't have
I
to
exactly. No,
get
force
it.
I
20.
do understand
He
what you're
does
saying
not have to
because
force
you need
25. Not to cut you off. Mama mentality that he had different teams in that. I could debate that under the sun where he could jack up a whole bunch of shots. Brunson could have 25 points within the offense. But I don't want my point guard to force 25 just to get to this 25. This is not that type of team. Last year
Yeah,
team, yes,
yeah,
but
yes.
it's not like we
This year
got a point
team,
guard who's getting 25 off of 20 field goals. He will get
no,
25 off
no,
of 10, 15 field goals. Like,
no. Right, but what I'm saying is, I'm hearing a lot of Mama Batalions. You can do all that. Is a dope cliche, but any other team, any other fan who watches this game, right? They will tell you we got more of an offensive team. When you have an offensive team, you got what the management did. What would this say in the beginning of our show? Management gave us help. So when you got help, so you're gonna shun out the help just because you want somebody. Oh shit, OG, sorry.
no,
You want somebody,
yeah. OG just banged it.
I don't think.
right?
I think exactly what has
Come
to happen.
on,
What y'all said when Jalen Brunson comes back, he has to play the game that he's been playing. Because I watched a lot of games where Jalen Brunson did make these passes and they
yes,
were missing these shots. It wasn't that he wasn't facilitating the ball; they
right.
weren't finishing. They weren't doing anything with the ball. So Mamba mentality. Then I'm gonna do the job there because when I shoot the ball, it does go in. So I don't think
Hmm.
anything. I think Jalen has to come back and do exactly what he does because this time when he does give it to them, I think OG knows a little bit what he's doing this time, and so does Mikel and even Cat. I do.
Yes, I agree with you. And we see right now, OG right now be aggressive. I'm telling y'all something. If if the
Y'all
Knicks was
saying Scottie
smart and
Pippen. I
this,
see LeBron James, but that's me. I don't know. I don't
wait,
know.
hold
I don't know.
Hey,
on. But yo,
hold, hold,
real
hold,
quick,
hold,
hold on,
hold.
real quick,
We
hold on, real quick.
Yeah, I get.
Because I'm gonna lose this thought. The way OG's playing right now, if Brunson and OG both can have the ball in their hands primarily, we're gonna be dangerous. This is what I'm telling y'all. It don't have to always be in Brunson's hand.
No,
Look what
no.
OG showing you right now when he got the ball majority in his hand. He's making the right reads. He's going to the hole. He's dunking on people. He's
LeBron
shooting
James.
threes because he got the ball in his hand.
OG and Anunoby.
That's all
Oh,
I'm gonna say.
It
All I'm
yo,
gonna
makes
say.
it makes you think like, huh? I can't wait to see Jalen Brunson
I can't wait for the
now.
captain to come back.
And not even, and you know what's crazy? Not even
We
in the
also haven't had
postseason.
Brunson, Mitch, and all of them together either.
I was about to say that. Not
Exactly.
even in the postseason. Let his ass come back the last couple of games.
I
Yes,
gotta
the
get that
award,
OG
whatever.
jersey.
I want to see how Jalen look with like. I
Me
think that
too.
excitement right there with this click, with this new. I've said it on the timeline, on the Twitter timeline, that engaged OG and Anobi is a superpower.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I literally said that shit. I believe I said that shit March 5th. Every
Mm-hmm.
chance he get, he just learned a new move. He learned how. I don't know who it is. I'm gonna give it. Listen, fuck it. I'm gonna give the credit to PJ Tucker because whatever it is, he even had to tell OG, "You a big boy.
Get
Get your
out of
ass down there."
here.
ass up in there and play like a big boy.
You feel me?
He's playing like a big boy.
You feel me?
He is. He is.
Like
You
And
know,
shout out to
just
Landry
go.
Shannon, who's hitting threes like he look like the old school Mark Price. Some of you young heads don't know who Mark Price is. Look him up.
I know Mark Price. That's
Uh,
Cleveland.
Number 25, Cleveland
That's
Cavaliers.
that's
I want
Cleveland. I know. They had our
I want
colors on
to
too.
Cleveland K.
They
Facts.
had our colors on too.
Okay, champ. Okay, you know what I'm saying. Okay.
Oh, come on.
OG
Our
looking.
basketball vernacular goes miles.
and talk to me about what we talking about right now. I haven't heard too much from you. I know you've been in thought. Um, talk to me. This is great discourse right here. So talk to me about what you're hearing. Let me know what your thoughts are.
In terms of what you talking about, like the aggressiveness from Jalen Brunson.
I
What do
think.
you want to see? What do you want to see?
What do you?
Like,
I want to
Well,
know.
I was listening. The last comment was about OG and how
Yeah,
I don't know who. What's up?
stay there. Stay. Let's stay on OG. Let's talk about.
Yeah, so OG for me was, I don't know who was just talking about it, but he's got a lot of muscle that I felt. I was talking about this early in the year. Like, it looked like he gained a little bit of muscle because last year he looked a lot lighter. Um,
mhm.
but I feel like I was just about to say, thinking about OG and his strength, right? He's bullying guys, but it reminds me almost like he looks like a more solid Kawhi Leonard, like in his movements. Like
Oh, that's a
Kawhi
good one.
Kawhi is not even known like to have like a dribble like package or anything like that. And OG is the same thing, but what OG is doing is with the little movement, and then if he'll give you a little bump, you know what I'm saying? Or even if he has a little bit of momentum, he's going downhill, he'll move you out the way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and Kawhi did that. Kawhi, I think, has more explosiveness, right? Because Kawhi would dunk it and stuff like that. But OG dunks it too. Don't get me wrong. But Kawhi definitely had a little bit more explosiveness, and Kawhi is also very lethal in the mid range, right? Um, I also feel like that's the comp that I'm seeing is, in
That is a really good comparison.
when OG just
Mhm.
when he decides in his mind that I'm going to move you and you're going to get out my way. That's what I love to see from him. And he creates problems for anybody, and that also helps him on a defensive end. He can guard 1 through 5 if need be. Last year when he was a little bit lighter, he was guarding Embiid.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I don't care if
Yeah.
Embiid was on one leg. Embiid still weighs whatever 250, 60 plus. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
LB's definitely like 300 pounds.
Yeah, he's a big dude. So when you put a guy like OG on there, I love to see that from him. He's looking more comfortable out there, and I feel comfortable with him. When Jalen's gonna go to the bench, right? Because when he comes back, you're not gonna play him heavy minutes. You're gonna make sure that you gotta get your cardio right. It doesn't just happen like that. You got to get into game shape. So I feel comfortable in leaving OG out there to handle the offense, and you can have Jalen take a rest, and that's very helpful for come playoff time. There's going to be
Mhm.
stretches where you want to make sure your guys are not flat in that fourth quarter, and I think that that's been the biggest lesson is seeing that these guys can carry the offense without Jalen, and that's got to give confidence to Jalen as well. Like, hey, I can depend on these guys. I can trust in these guys. Let me go get a breather. And I'm pretty sure the coach is viewing the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's my thoughts on OG. Mikel, he's got to keep shooting the ball. I love it when he gets in the mid range, but we'll pick that up another time. That mid range he's money from.
Mhm.
I love that. Love that. Love that. Man,
That was a
been.
really good comparison. I never thought about a Kawhi Leonard, but now
Mm-hmm.
that I think about it,
Only
that's a
I,
not
good.
I've
Kawhi
heard.
because I don't disagree, but the Kawhi it's only because Kawhi is a mid range assassin and OG is not that yet.
Oh, these
Yeah.
shoots three ball
So
better, yeah.
maybe that's why they don't compare him to Kawhi versus like Scotty.
Okay.
Yeah,
Scotty was terrible. Doncic's better offensively this guy.
I've heard the comparison
Hmm.
being compared to Kawhi, Scottie Pippen,
That
like
yeah, yeah. Good company.
Yes.
great
Yes.
company, bro. It's very,
That's what
very
I'm saying. I don't think he is Kawhi because again, Kawhi when healthy,
No,
prime,
just
right,
prime
right,
flashes. Yeah,
Kawhi is a
right,
problem. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
right.
Kawhi. Yeah.
Kawhi, but is
How
he
old is OG
actually
again? OG is also not even.
or is he
26, 27.
Yeah, he's not even 30 yet.
even in his prime?
He's a
I
baby.
would
I
say
think
right
he's
You
getting
now,
start your
He's
towards it. I
prime.
think he's
You
literally
start your
entering
prime
it.
around 27.
He's
He's
yeah.
starting
entering it.
prime now.
He's starting his
This is
prime,
the. I
bro.
think this is the first season of his prime. I do.
I'm gonna be real with you, and this might be his first successful
He could make All Star next year.
season healthy
He could
too.
have made it this year if he didn't get hurt.
He could have.
No,
Right. I agree
but
with
it was
you.
just barely though. Like this might be his full healthy season.
It's
He
his
he already was
Nobody really
out. Like
plays
he
eight. Nobody
second.
plays 82 anymore for real.
Yeah,
Honestly,
since like early on, and
Mikal Bridges does.
beside him.
Credit to whoever his trainers are. Hey, credit to who's the guy that we grabbed from the Mavericks, the guy, the health.
The doctor and medical staff.
Yeah, like he was like number one for like a, a long time. Yeah, y'all let us know in the comments. Apologies for not having that
Yeah, I don't
information.
know his name on the top of my head, but yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about.
That
Hmm.
was a low key. That might have been one of the best signings, honestly, given the based
And the
off of
funny
last
thing is, Dallas right now is missing,
Missing him,
but
baby.
they're
That's
missing
what.
like 8 players, bro.
this
They
particular
missing him.
show. Um,
And I thought about that too. I was like, when I was thinking about how this season went, I'm like, I don't want to jinx anything. God is good. But we don't have anybody out with a season-ending injury. We dealt with injuries. That happens in a basketball season.
it does.
Yeah,
And
It,
the injury that we dealt with was with Mitch was from last year. That wasn't even
yeah,
this
and this
season.
is the difference when you have hitters like versus like guys like I still believe we I think we're a deep team. We just haven't seen it because we haven't seen the Kevin McCullers. We just starting to see a little bit of Kolick. We haven't seen Daddy A play. We've seen Hakordi play, and we shout out to Rafael Barlow. He's like who he said like he surprised them. He surprised us, I think, especially as he was starting to come on. So I think the Knicks still have a lot of depth. It still remains to be seen, how the Tibbs is going to use these guys. Obviously, we're seeing a lot of DeLon Wright. We're starting to see a lot of vets. But when you see one guy go down and you have a all-star caliber player that can step up, a la OG, a la Bridges, who probably would be an all-star on their own particular team. We see what Quentin Grimes is doing on, Philly. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Knicks. Once a Knick, always a Knick. I don't know if we're actually going to get to all these topics, guys, because that last topic was hitting.
What's a good one? What do
It
you
was
want
a good one, good, great discourse. So on that note, let's go. Let's try to get to where we get to. Let's talk about we're right on that same topic, more or less. The Knicks have plentiful options at this point, and it looks like guys are starting to feel comfortable. It's the beauty when you're starting to see guys play within their own skin, play within their own comfortability, going out there and just playing their way of their brand of basketball. And some of these guys are making up their brand of basketball a la OG. Like, I don't think he has necessarily a brand necessarily other than he's the defensive
He
guy,
plays
but
basketball.
plays basketball.
That's what
And
I
he
see when
will
I see
not,
him.
there's no box for OG. That's what makes this
He's
team
not with
so
the
exciting.
antics. He's not with the. He plays basketball.
It makes the team so exciting. It makes the team so prolific. So I know it feels like OG right now, but do the Knicks even need a third option? And we're gonna kick it over to B because this is your topic right now.
So as a coach, this playoff time. Regular season, we're in the playoffs. I'm not worried about what happened this regular season. We had a great season. Playoff time. You need a team. I don't care about who's one, two, three, four, five, because when one goes down, who's that next. And for once, I finally could go into it and say, oh crap, if Jalen Brunson doesn't play a good game, I have OG Anunoby. If OG Anunoby doesn't play a good game, I have Carl Towns. If Carl Towns doesn't have a good game, I have Mikal. And if Mikal, look at, we even have a Josh Hart. We even have a Deuce McBride. Look, would you look at that? We do. And I say that to say this: a lot of people are so caught up on numbers. It's always about who does this and this and that and that and this. It's about the fact that again we have offensive weapons. It was always the Jalen Brunson show. Jalen Brunson went down last season. We were eliminated by the Indiana Pacers, who should have never even beat us, even if Jalen Brunson went down. Because if Jalen Brunson went down this time last year with the versus the Indiana Pacers, we win that series. Why? Because we got Mikal, OG, and Towns. And I think on any given night, it could switch. It doesn't matter who it is, what it is. It could be all three on one night. And if it's all three, good again, good luck. Good luck. Good luck. But sometimes that doesn't happen and it's cool. But I think in the last few championships, we started to see the fact that it's no big three no more. It's not about who no more. It's about when. Not who, when. When is somebody going to help Jalen Brunson? Because we know Jalen Brunson is going to be Jalen Brunson. We know LeBrons are going to be LeBrons. We know Jokic's are going to be Jokic's. We know Jason Tatum's, excuse me, Jalen Browns are going to be Jalen Browns. But when is somebody else going to help them? And that's what I'm worried about more than who this time. Stop worrying about who. When is somebody going to help Jalen Brunson? And I think these last few games have showed us it's possible. OG showing us it's possible when he when. So it's all about when, and I'm excited to see that. I'm not worried about who to plug in at that right after Jalen. Jalen's our number one guy. I will never take that away from him. We do need him. Whether it be in the points, assists, all the above. We need him, but right after him, it's about when somebody else is going to do it, not who. So get the who out the way. It's about when. When is OG going to step up? When is Towns going to step up? When is Mikal going to step up? When is somebody else? When is the bench going to step up? And that's all it's about. It's not about who no more, because we have the help finally, and it's here. And we gave it. We gave what we gave to get it, and that's why we gave it, because we got it.
Love it, love it, love it. That was quite the monologue. It was beautiful. I hope Nick fans it resonated with you. Yeah, because right now we're finally seeing, albeit we don't have Jalen Brunson there. So I think a lot of people are waiting to see, like, okay, this looks good. Let's see how it looks when Jalen Brunson gets here. Like, let's see if these guys, because granted, there is one basketball. You know,
Yes.
know if OG's going to be taking 25 shots a game. If
Mm-mm.
he does, that means Mikel's probably not taking 21 shots. That means Cat's probably not taking 8.
18, 18. Yeah, exactly.
But again, to your point, does it matter?
No. Win the game.
Win the game. And we have pieces to win a game. We have defense. We have big men. We have a point.
Hmm.
We have it. Win the game. And I think that's also, I always tell people, I've said that on another show. Nobody has seen us fully healthy. So how can you get a flow of
Yeah.
something when you're always missing your big man, when you're always missing your wing, when you're always missing your point guard? Those are the three important positions, and we're always missing them. A big man is very important playoff time. A point guard is very important playoff time. Your wings is very important playoff time. Every time we're together, one of those are missing. So we all right, man. It's not who, is when. And when we all ready, I promise you, I'm gonna say it one more time. Good luck. Good luck. I love this team. Good luck. Good luck.
And on that note, since I saw it scroll across my timeline, James Edwards, it looks like with this win being secured over the Sixers, assuming we don't blow a 20-point lead, um,
We've seen stranger things.
shout
Doom,
out
doom, 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 doom.
eyeing what it looks like Pat Riley for fourth most. You
Tips
know,
fault. It's Tips fault.
it's Tibbs' fault. If you gonna blame Tibbs, let's blame Tibbs. So shout out to Tibbs, man. You gotta give him all the flowers, all the hate. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta give him it all.
I
So
blame Tip for this shit.
shout out,
It's another thing you need come playoff time and experience, coach. We got that.
definitely need that. You definitely need that. Um, so on that note, the way the Knicks are playing right now,
I just need 1-3 along right, please.
as champ,
You.
he's trying to hit his parlay. The way that they're playing right now, does it give you feelings that we can go? This is still one of those years where B brought it up
So real
early.
quick with this win, we get in Milwaukee or Detroit?
If the season ended today,
Yeah, we still got
Milwaukee.
games left.
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee, yeah, it's still games left, but Milwaukee for the most part.
yeah, it's looking like Milwaukee would be the team, and that's a team that doesn't seem like they have their.
Get the broom. Just get the brooms. Nice.
Dame is done.
Dame is
That's
like
out.
he's
We won't
Prayers
talk
to
about
Dame
it.
though.
We beat
As a
Giannis, and
bas-
then Giannis wants to join us next season. Let me stop. Let me not
right,
Oh,
start saying
K
right.
K
that.
K
Not,
Warrior shit.
I want to say real quick, prayers to Dame. He has blood clots,
Yeah.
so we send prayers
Yeah,
to
it's
him though.
serious. That's very serious.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I
I hope
love
Hopefully, he
Dame's
also
game.
can
I love
return from
Dame's
that too.
game. I wanted Dame on the Knicks years ago, but as a basketball fan, prayers to Dame.
That's right.
Amen.
absolutely.
Hopefully, he also can
Yes.
return to the court after this too.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. Dame is special.
He's too important to
Um,
the game.
literally, top five point guards
Yep.
today. Literally top three point guards of the modern era. Um,
Ever?
no, modern era.
Oh, modern. I disagree with that, but that's another conversation.
Yeah, it's another conversation for another day.
Yeah, that's not a conversation.
Agree with that.
Excuse me?
Nah, 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 nah. Because we're gonna go into
Cause,
defense.
Done.
We got
cause,
a
Not even, yeah,
conversation.
no.
We
Let's
because.
stay
got
on
10 minutes
topic. Let's stay
left.
on topic.
Okay,
Hold on,
okay.
hold on, hold on. Like Westbrook or
Dame.
See, Ant, Stan be
I'm
Wait,
picking
instigating.
wait.
Dame.
What was the question?
Dame.
Westbrook or
Jalen
B. Dame.
Brunson.
B. Damon Westbrook.
Look at
David
Ant. You're about to
Westbrook?
stress. Yeah, yeah, you're
Yeah.
about to stress Ant out.
Who the hell
Because I
is
know what
David
it's gonna
Westbrook?
go.
No, Damian Lillard or Westbrook.
Oh, I'm a Russell
Dang.
Westbrook. Russell Westbrook. I'm a big Russell Westbrook
What?
fan. Come
I
on.
love
Does Dame
Westbrook,
have an
but I'm not
MVP?
having this conversation right now. We can have this another time.
Does Dame have a triple
not,
double
not, not,
Yeah,
championship?
we getting off topic.
Westbrook
We
All
getting
Crutch.
off
right, but
topic.
yeah, so
I agree
let's
with
go to the
Ant.
next one before I
and,
start.
We
Y'all
got
know I
nine
start.
minutes.
Before I start.
9 minutes.
Like,
so
ahead.
let's get back on topic.
Yeah.
How far can this team go?
Ooh.
How far can
Somebody brought this topic up. It's beautiful.
I know we were, I'll throw myself under the bus. I said this is not our year.
No.
This is not the year
But
that
we
the.
going to the Eastern Conference Finals.
But
And tell us why. Tell us
I know
why. Ant. Tell
you can't
us.
tell us, and because this is your topic. Tell me why the Knicks are.
So at the beginning of the season, when we made all these moves and everything, I said chemistry matters, right? And my expectations was, we should at least, make the Eastern Conference Finals. We have the talent to do it, right? I think that, and I was saying that if we don't make it to the Eastern Conference Finals this season, I believe that this season is a failure, right? That was what I said, and I still think that that's the same thing. However, now we're peaking at the right time, and peaking at the right time is so important. Because you could play so well the entire season. You could get the number one seed. That's great. You know what I'm saying? You want to be playing well all season, but we see every year there's a team that's just moving at the right pace at the right time, and that seems to be us. And we don't even have our best player on the floor, and it's been a blessing in disguise. The captain has gone down, but he's there. He's getting ready. He's locked and loaded, and he's taking his time because he's seeing that the team is good. And these games, no matter who we face in the first round, at the end of the day, Jalen's gonna be healthy. He's gonna have a little bit of rust, but it's okay because we've seen these guys that we brought in to be game changers. They're changing the game for the Knicks right now. We have various weapons: Mikal Bridges, Carl Anthony Towns, and OG. And OG and Mikal, they're really turning the corner for us. And even DeLon Wright, you know what I'm saying? He was the fourth string point guard. We have a little bit of options in the bench now too. You can play different guys. And the one thing I like about DeLon Wright is that he's gonna give you defense. I don't really think he's there for scoring. You know what I'm saying? Can he score? Yeah, but he's there 'cause he's gonna bother whatever guards are there. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I think that we have the opportunity this season to make the Eastern Conference Finals. Is that we're peaking at the right time. Guys like OG and Mikal, they're turning it up a notch. Now, the X factor for me is Carl Anthony Towns. If Carl Anthony Towns can come along for the ride and wake up, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying he has to give us 30. You know what I'm saying? There might be a night he might be able to give us 30. Beautiful. But what I'm saying is the effort, no silly fouls, and also, you know, giving effort and grabbing those rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Rebounding and doing all the right things on both ends of the floor. Because he's a vital piece. We bought him here we traded for him not only for cap situations, but they've been eyeing him for a while. And I was one of the first people. I didn't want him here, but when he came here, he's wearing that orange and blue. I supported him. So, and I'm still going to support him. And I believe that if he can turn that corner the way OG and Mikhail have, we could beat anybody. And Boston, they're the champs, so we respect them. But everybody else, you know, we can beat anybody. You know what I'm saying? Boston is the team that's really gonna have us, locked in, if we want to beat them. They're the team to beat. Everybody else, I think we could beat everybody else, if everybody's playing well. So that's why I believe that the Knicks can go to the Eastern Conference this year, and I believe they will.
And I have a question for you. Last time you guys spoke to a Boston Celtics fan, you know,
Yes.
he said that
I
this
don't-
guy
I'm
here,
sorry you had to do that.
he said
Nah, he was cool.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Nah, some Boston fans are really cool. Shout out some Boston fans.
Shout out to Adam.
So Adam Taylor said that this guy's going to make a difference.
Yes, he did.
Robinson, which he has been making a
I
difference.
love
And shout
Mitch.
out to Champ because Champ said it all along. So Champ was 1,000% on the bullseye. He said it before Adam said it, and
Hey,
but
what
He is
did Champ say?
Champ said that Mitch Robinson's gonna be he's gonna change the dynamic for this team.
an asshole. He said
Yeah, I
what
was
it.
catching flack in hell before when I said where I think the team's gonna go in what direction. Literally yesterday from our good pals and good friends from Nick's Twitter, a couple of people were saying that what I said about what's gonna happen with Mitchell Robinson, going forward, and I said that the team was looking to either move or add on center depth.
Yeah,
I mean, and
yeah,
we heard the names. We've heard Walker Kessler. We've heard Jeremy Jackson Jr. We've heard Jonas Valanciunas. We've heard names all year because they didn't want either Mix being the center or Mix being the only center.
yeah.
We've heard that, and for me, I don't even know if Mix is gonna last come
Sit down. Slow down.
summertime.
Simmer down now.
But that's neither here nor there.
Thank you for the correction of
Yeah.
summertime because you're starting to.
That's
You're
no,
about
no,
to
no,
speak
no,
some
no, no, no,
BS
no.
into
That's
existence.
post. That's postseason. But right now, he is our center. He is a major force and difference
Is
maker
Huck
now,
is Huck
which
expect to
we
return
Hold
this
need.
on.
season?
Oh yeah, Hulk's gonna come back in the playoffs.
He's
God willing, his rehab goes smooth and everything. We don't have any updates on that, but they said he should be ready back for the playoffs. But to tag on to to even talk about what Adam said in the interview with me and Champ, you guys can check that out on the YouTube channel. Um, Adam said that if not only if Mitch comes back, but if the Knicks get it together, he says that he
Yes,
fears us the most out of anybody else in the Eastern
out of
Conference.
anybody
Out
else,
of anybody else, and you know what?
meaning Cleveland.
It was very
Feelings
interesting to
mutual.
hear him say that because thinking back to where we were at that point in time, I remember, and I'm like, I don't know, like we still got some things to figure out, and I mean, OG and McCall figured it out, and Mitchell Robinson, like he said, he's been, and also Champ said it right. They've been an impact game changer. So when Jalen comes back, and we know Jalen's gonna be, he's the ultimate, uh, plug in and play. No matter what position, no matter how what you need from him, pass, shoot, he's gonna give it to you every single night. He's not gonna cheat you, right? And I'm gonna trust in what Adam is saying because that's a Boston Celtic fan over there. They won the championship last year. So for someone in that fan base to look at us and say that, and that was what, like, I think before the All Star break, Champ, or right at the All Star break, um, you know that says a lot, and this is why I think we can make the Eastern Conference Finals.
Mm-hmm. Completely agree, brother. Completely agree. I'm
I
not.
can't agree. Just to end on that note, what's so crazy is that we didn't have Mitch this season. When we played the Celtics, and both those games, Luke Cortnott, whatever his name is, was pissing me off, and I'm like,
Or
if
Luke
Mitch was
Cornett.
here, this would not happen. Like, so you're right. Mitch is gonna be.
He's
Yeah,
gonna be a
man.
major force. We were in the space actually. Bully, shout out to I-95 Bully, my guy. He was basically saying that in those coverages against Boston, Mitch is not a factor. And what I was trying to explain to him was the way Boston does is they basically try to take the little man. We didn't have no force in the paint. It was Cat in there. So Jason Tatum would just drive by his man. Jalen Brown would drive by his man.
Yep.
And once somebody tries to overly help, they swing it around the perimeter to hit an open three. That's how they normally operate. If Mitch is down there, his thing was, well, if Al Horford is going to pull somebody to the corner, then Mitch is going to be subject to the corner. My thing is Mitch could play the corner, but like he don't have to like fully commit. You know what I'm saying? And somebody's going to have to just get beat off the dribble.
Well,
But
we
this is
still,
when
yeah.
you make those adjustments though. See, we
Well,
have
yeah.
it to make adjustments. We didn't have a Mitchell Robinson to have to adjust to. Remember, we either had Cat or Precious. We didn't have a Mitchell Robinson that was smart enough and have that defensive instinct to where he could play off a guy like a OG Anunoby, a guy like Mikal Bridges. We have that now.
So if I'm hearing correctly, the reason why the Knicks gonna make the Eastern Conference Final because of this man.
Hmm.
He's a game changer, and the
Game
first
changer.
the first game he came back against John Morant, one of the most Westbrook explosive esque type player in today's
Hmm.
league, right? He
Right?
had to make and listen. Ja can stay in the air for 10 minutes.
Yep.
You got to come
Ja
to that.
had to alter his shot, double pump, fake it, pass it out. He had to do that, and that's the type of effect that Mitchell Robinson had. So, um,
That's
you
a
got
steal for
guys,
OG.
that are less explosive than that, like Tatum and they're still explosive, but you have one of the most explosive players that has to alter his shot like that. You
Al,
know, now you have to think twice. I can't just attack the rim because if I do that, there's someone waiting there for me.
Al
Someone's
Horford
gonna
got to
meet me there.
Al Horford got to be Curry that season, that series.
He gonna retire
Listen,
after
if
this
Al
season. We'll
Horford
see.
He
beats
got to
me,
be
if Al
Al Horford
Horford
got to
beats me, I will
be
shake his hand. But
Al Horford
I'm
got
not
to
even
be
worried. Listen, I'm not worried about Boston yet. I'm worried about whoever
yo
we face in the first round.
yo
Whoever it
Rells
is,
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee,
Yeah,
Detroit,
we gotta handle
one
yo
business. We gotta
Rel,
do
series at
that.
a time. I don't look
yo,
past nobody. I
That
I'm
respect
not looking
all
past nobody
opponents.
either. But yo
now.
Rells, listen, Al Horford got to be prom Kevin Love in that series. Cause I'm leaving that shit open. Maybe not wide open. I'm not fully
Right.
committed to that old
Nah, you
ass
don't leave Al Horford open.
the
Nah,
whole
I'm
series.
not saying you leave him wide open,
Before
but
Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown give me 40 in the paint.
I
When it
mean,
comes to playoffs, I don't leave experienced men to do
Al Horford,
experienced
40
things.
year old ass, better be Kevin Love, 25
so
years young.
here's the
Next
thing.
season.
We
Now the
know.
thing is, real quick though,
Oh,
too, Mitch. The reason why he's a factor in this because people keep talking about how we can't guard the three ball. Yes, we can. We just don't have our center that's on the court to help us guard the three ball, and that's what
Mm-hmm.
Boston lives by, the three ball. So
right.
when
Mm-hmm.
Mitch is on that court, we will be able to defend Boston's game strategy, which is the three ball. They don't do anything that's really. They have good. They're a good shooting team, and they will shoot that ball, and that's all it is. I'm not really concerned with them because when Mitch is on that court, good luck. That's my. I'm a good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
Mitch
They're live by three,
back
die by three team.
on that court, just altering shots. One thing, in going back to that Adam Taylor show, which y'all should definitely check out because it's we have the Celtics playing. We're gonna play them before the season's up. Now, part of that last time we talked to him, he said if we lose the last game we played, if we happen to beat the Celtics this next game, it's gonna be, oh, it didn't matter. We lost the season series already. They didn't really care. It's gonna be some bullshit like that. It's gonna be like I believe that's what even you guys. I think you guys were saying that. I don't know if Adam was saying that. Actually, I think Adam did say that. But obviously, people are going to feel that way. If we do win, they're gonna be like, oh, it might be some fakes. Oh, we can't really buy into it
Why you
because
doing your head like that?
what's up?
For me,
Um, no, Stan. That's his chicken head look.
it's
Um,
that's his brain working to say some real ish. Cause yes,
You know what I mean? But nah, that honestly, that was a dope show. We talked a lot about that episode because it segued into a lot of the conversation. So
yeah,
definitely I can check out that show that Champ and Ant did a phenomenal job of hosting.
yes,
Um, got some great interviews coming out as well. Before we get out,
yes.
Champ, the season is coming to a close.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me about what you think the season is. You know, give me a grade. I know I have one in mind off the top of my head, just based
Mm-hmm.
off of since that trade.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I had a grade coming into the season,
Mm-hmm.
and now that the season's done, obviously, like this is great in after the season. But knowing what we know after the trade, after all of the ups and downs, give me a grade and like how far did we fare? Like just talk to me about the next season because we're coming to how many games do we have left? Does anybody know right off fan?
like eight.
What, like 8, 7?
7 8.
something like that. We got to play
Mm-hmm.
Still
the
close.
Cavs. Got to play the Cavs twice. We got to play Boston, I think, twice. We got to play the Hawks, I think, Brooklyn. So it's like 6, 7
Yeah,
games.
like all the ops, huh?
We got some important games coming up. So, Champ, talk.
The most back to backs.
Yeah, we got the most back to back. So
Hmm.
Champ, talk to me about the season you just seen unfold.
Yeah. Um. Listen, man. Adversity. That's
Yeah,
what this team had to overcome adversity. And they normally do. I don't think the front office get enough credit for protecting Jalen Brunson every year. Every year this team got better. Year one got Josh. Year two got Dante, and they were vital for the playoffs last year until we went down. Um, we got what we needed. Got OG, and it was off a prayer. We didn't know if OG was gonna resign with us. OG and Anunoby
nervous,
came into.
nervous.
Came, I'm sorry.
No, I was saying it was looking shaky.
Yeah, OG came into the fray, normally considered injury prone, as State would name him, Paperman. And you know what I'm saying? Shout out to State. And we didn't know what was gonna happen. We almost got him stolen from us by Philly. Philly
Facts.
almost took him from us. You know what I'm saying? And we did give him a bag, but the difference is, I don't. I'm trying to remember the last time I've seen a guy that got a bag. It got a better bag, if you know what I mean. Like
Mm,
he got a bag, which is an insurance policy.
right.
And so we paid you for what your services are to be a defensive stout. You're that and then some. Cause now you're not just a defensive stout, but you're like a
Word.
stronger, not just a 3-point shooter in the corner. You shooting it from the elbow. You
Word.
driving on people. You taking about two or three bodies with you and ones. Like you're becoming a force, like an all-star force. So now you're not just an option, you're like a main threat now.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And for Mikal, he's had big games too this season. You know what I'm saying? I rate this team once we get to the playoffs, but again, from the adversity, Cat not being a center, but played a dominant role in that center spot. Jalen Brunson adjusting on the fly from going from like 7 assists to 10, but keeping his scoring prowess up. Landry Shamet stepping his game up. Preston Chua stepping his game up. Campaign stepping his game up. I'm giving this team not a negative, not a positive. I'm giving them a solid A.
Okay.
With all of the adversity we had to deal with, we still managed to be not just third in the East. People like to highlight that.
Yeah.
Yes, we're third in the East, behind Cleveland, behind Boston. We're fifth in the entire NBA all year
Say
long.
that shit. Say that shit.
Trying to figure it out. They won't highlight that for y'all though.
Mm-mm.
They won't. They won't
Mm-mm.
highlight that for y'all. They want to mask that. I don't want you to give us respect. We taking that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I said that shit before.
Tell them.
I don't want to hear that. New York Knicks got all aura. We'll see you on the playoffs.
Mm, I love it. I love it. I love it. I
Good
love it.
luck.
I
Good
love
luck.
Good luck. Good
it.
luck.
Good luck.
Love. She loves it too. She loves it too. And
See you,
man,
champ.
Yeah, yeah,
Champ
yeah, yeah, yeah.
one
What's
of the
saying? Green straws.
that might have been one of the best takes I've ever heard you give, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I
I'm
shit.
it. Honestly, Champ, you've been killing.
That's urine.
Been you've been ahead of the curve.
Uh,
You've been ahead of the curve all season. I look, you had to even pull me, like pull me back down to pull me down
what?
from the edge. I was like, I'm out of here. Open up the window.
Rells, I ain't gonna lie.
Now I wasn't gonna jump out the window,
It was getting a little crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
but it
You
was
look
looking.
crazy.
I
Yeah.
wasn't.
Bean
We
seen
have to
it.
tell
That's
him
how he started
to
smiling.
relax.
Oh, Rose, you was right there.
At the
Rose,
beginning.
you was
In
on
the
that.
beginning. In the beginning.
So what?
We
We
was right.
giving
We was both on the
Who
curve.
did,
We
who
was
did it
both
again, Stan?
looking out.
Who
We was
did it
like, we're
again,
gonna
Stan?
jump. We're gonna do
I saw
it.
the light.
And
That's what I
Charlotte and
like.
Champ was like, nah, don't like. And now we got B and Ant to kick us, give us some, man.
I'll
You
This
get
got
is
the
the
OG
start
floor
of
Anunoby
the
quick.
season.
smiling, y'all. He's smiling. Mitchell Robinson is smiling on. He's doing post game interviews and he's smiling. He's legit happy.
Yeah,
You know all of the suicidal shit that he was posting before he can even play.
crashing out right
Like,
now.
I
It's his birthday today. Happy birthday,
Happy
Mitch
birthday,
Robinson.
Big Mitch.
Happy
yeah, happy birthday, Mitch. Had a great game tonight
birthday.
against Philly. Hopefully, you know what? I
Good.
think
He
this is
needed to
his.
get his revenge
I
back to
think this
Philly.
is his first back to back he's going to play. I think he's going to play against Cleveland tomorrow. They sat Cat. I don't think he's gonna play as much as Cat because Mitch did play most of the game, and Cat didn't. Obviously, didn't play today. I do think against tomorrow, that's gonna be the first back-to-back Mitch plays because he has to get his reps up, and he's gonna sit down that week of the play-in, right before the playoffs. Everybody is. That's not in the play-in, so I do think tomorrow he's gonna play against Cleveland too. That's just my hunch, though.
Go
So
ahead,
staying
B.
real quick on round table, we gonna quickly get out of here, but before we do, um, Browse, talk to me about your thoughts on Camp's grade, an A.
Hmm.
You know what? I'm gonna limit with Champ. I'm gonna say
Hmm.
A because being the fifth best team in the whole NBA and trying like Champ said figure things out, and not even our community is going shine a light the fact that we're trying to figure shit out, and they're not gonna give them the credit. Sometimes we be either prisoners of the moment, or sometimes um we just don't understand sometimes when we got that good woman that's right there because we're so used to um
Hello.
we're so used to having shit, right? And we self-sabotage because we so used to having shit. So when we have that good woman, aka the good team, we don't know what we have in our hands until if it God forbid it ever gets messed up again, then we're gonna be shoulda, coulda, woulda, we wish, we so sorry. No, a lot of us gonna smell the roses when the roses is there. We criticize the team, but right now I definitely will give the team a grade of A because I never seen a team try to figure some shit out and be the fifth best team because this team was the 10th best, the 11th best, the 12th best, the 13th best. Then and last would be crying and crying about the play-in,
Talk.
and it would be a 101 spaces talking about we in the play-in, fire everybody's wholesale, freight liquidators, and all that shit. But right
Talk.
now, we got a good fucking squad, okay? Fifth best team. Nobody can see us. And when you got Mitchell Robinson having 14-14, 7 offensive rebounds, 2 blocks, a steal, okay, and then he's going to be with Carl Anthony Towns. He's going to be with Jalen Brunson. He's going to be with OG and the whole crew. Who's seeing us? We got something for everybody. And the one day that nobody talks about, we finally got some fucking wings
I
that we
mean, what
all
kind of
cried
wings?
about.
I mean, what kind of wings?
Lemon
Wingstop
pepper too. I
wings,
like lemon
lemon
pepper.
pepper,
Mm-hmm.
ghost pepper, hot
Mm-hmm.
chili, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? For the past 4 years, everybody's been crying, we don't got a wing. It's just RJ. We don't got a wing. We don't got no wing. But shit, we got one, two, three, four. How many wings you want? You want a wing? You get a
We
wing,
even
Ant
got a
get a
rookie
wing.
who's watching.
Right. Okay? We got some wings. And we got Mitch back, which I've been praying for, saying put Cat at the 4. All I'm gonna say is when we go to if we go to the Eastern Conference Finals, we're gonna speak in existence. We go to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Wings and
Nobody's gonna tell
champagne.
nobody's gonna tell me shit. I'm be going to work talking shit. I'm gonna wear my Knicks jersey. I'm gonna go doom 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 doom. The Knicks is here.
Mm-hmm.
And I land my plane.
Wings and champagne.
So Brown, B, and what y'all give the grade? What we doing with the grade? What we thinking with the grade?
I agree. I agree. A. Anything below A is disrespectful. I think anything
True.
above A is a little bit too exceeding. I think we did. I think we exceeded expectations. A lot of people. They said it. You did this to do that to do this. and they still expected us to fail. I believe. I really do. I would turn on the TV every time ESPN, and there it was. I never seen a good segment about the Knicks. I never do. I never see them talking about, like, Boston will lose to a team that we lost to. They will never talk about it. If you're gonna fire Tibbs, then you gotta fire Mike Malone, because the Denver Nuggets been in the same position that we've been in, and Mike Malone gets praised
Talk about
every
it.
single day. So
Hmm
I think we with everything that was against us, to still be like we are fifth in the NBA, third in our conference, you're gonna have to
hmm
start giving us our respect. And again, we haven't been fully healthy. Every team has presented their starting lineup to contenders. We haven't. We have not done that.
Mm.
And when we did, we didn't have our full bench, or we didn't have this or that. So I think every time we had adversity against us, we showed us that it's New York versus everybody. And I can't wait for the playoffs to continue that. Detroit has this nice little cute little thing going on this season. Detroit bad boy. No, New York versus everybody. I've never want turn on a TV, open up an app or
Woo!
anything, and anybody is praising us. And we're third in the East, and
Let's
we're
go.
fifth in the NBA. That's crazy
Talk
to me.
about
So
it.
New York versus everybody, we here. Giving us A.
Knicks in 5.
Y'all
In
heard what
five.
she said.
So
So, Ant, what's the grade?
Oh hell no! Don't be sitting there like with your hands folded like
All
like
right.
like like like
So the
what we
hand,
doing?
like
you're
daddy
not
about
gonna
to
like what I'm
scold
about to
us.
say.
Cause
You're
he
not gonna
he
like what I'm
giving
about to
out
say.
Dean's list. He
You're
got
not gonna like what I'm
wow.
Hey,
about to say. The if I had to give a grade for this for the regular season,
Be honest.
regular season to me I, it's incomplete for me. Like I
Well, you
don't want
gotta
to
give a
just
grade. What you gonna give it?
because
He
I'm
about to
looking
be
at
the
the whole
bearer of
season. I'm
bad
not just
news.
looking at I'm not just looking at the regular season. I'm looking at the whole season because at the end of the day, we did what we did last year.
No,
You
we
know
didn't do it yet. We didn't even make the playoffs yet.
what seed where we were last year, B?
We didn't get to the playoffs. I don't know, regular season.
What
We did.
seed?
Don't do that. Don't do
What
that.
seed?
Don't
What
do
number?
that.
Give me a
Don't do
number.
that.
Give me a number.
We didn't finish this season yet. I can't talk
What
about it.
number seed?
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at
What
you.
number seed? No one
We
said.
I'm not
I
mad
We
at you.
gotta
finished second. We finished second
I
last
gotta
season.
count I gotta
You
counter for that,
can't
but I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead.
hold
I'm gonna let you
on.
finish.
You can't tell me that we have an A for this year,
Hmm
and we didn't get to the second seed from last year, and we had more injuries
I'm
last year than we had this year,
we had
right?
an A
I have a
plus last
Hold
year.
on. Hold on. Hold on.
hold
For
on, let him
me,
finish his take. Go ahead.
for me, it's a C,
Let's
and
go.
the reason why I'm gonna say it's a C
Okay.
because we have to prove, first of all, no one likes New Yorkers. That's a fact. Nothing
Facts.
is given. Before the season started, you can go look in the spaces. I said, be prepared because it's gonna be Knicks for clicks all day.
Hmm
Knicks for clicks all day. It's gonna be everybody is gonna have something negative or positive to say about the Knicks because it's gonna be easy to ride the Knicks train. Because last year, everybody, now they started to notice that the Knicks put the league on notice last year, right? So for me, it's a C, and it can go up for me because if we,
See.
yeah, it's a C
Okay.
because if we get to the second round and we lose in the second round or we lose in the season's a failure. So I'm not giving. I'm looking at the totality of the season. There's no way we can say that we're better this year than now. You can say, okay, the way we're playing is better. That's different than saying let's give a grade. Last year we were the second seed and we had a lot more injuries and we were able to do what we did last year with those injuries. So bro, if you want to say, oh, we're injured this year, okay, you can say that. But last year we were in the same predicament. At the end of the day, I'm not looking for excuses for, oh, you're injured here. Every team is hurt some sort of way, somehow, right? Everybody's dealing with something. So for me, we need to make the Eastern Conference Finals for me to say it's an A. I'm not satisfied with the third seed or the second seed or the first seed. At the end of the day, for me, we need to make the Eastern Conference Finals. That's the standard that I've set for this team based on what we did last year.
hmm
For me, I don't go to nobody goes to the gym and they, do the same weights every single day. No, because then you're not going to see any progress. You do it
Right.
for a little bit, but you level up more and more. You go from no weights to then you start adding five, then you start adding 10, then you start. It's the same thing. That's the same way I view it for the Knicks. To me, I'm not going to crown anybody because nothing is given in this league. You have to go out there and earn it. And That's what being a New Yorker is. No, all of us are New Yorkers here. Nothing is given. We have to earn everything. And
Facts.
these Knicks, you
Facts.
know, you know, we're getting all the hype now. We're getting the respect, but there comes a lot more with that. You want to go get the crown, you got to go
Mm-hmm.
take it. You know what I'm saying? And that's my attitude towards this season. I don't care about what we look like on paper. And listen, the Cavs are our first seed, and I don't believe in the Cavs. Why? They
Either.
haven't shown us that. So,
Okay.
we need to go out there and beat these teams. When we beat these teams, I'm gonna start putting major respect. And every time I talk trash to anybody, it's gonna carry some weight with it. It's not gonna be bogus. Listen, I love talking trash regardless, but when you beat some of these teams and you show up in the playoffs, that's where the money is made, and that's where it's prime time right there. And that's what I want to see. I want to see the Knicks make the Eastern Conference Finals, and I'm speaking it into existence. But you got to go out there and make it happen.
I love the take actually. I actually love the take. I know like this, everybody probably gonna have a lot of opinions, but I want y'all to leave them in the comment section. How y'all feel about what Ant just said? He just said that he grading in the next season a C. Not a C plus, not a B minus, not a meanwhile everybody else is up and giving it a A. Um
Mm-hmm.
I personally I'm a little bit in the middle. You know, I at times I want to give the Knicks an A plus just based off of what we went through. But again, the schedule itself wasn't. The East is not very good. It's not very good. Now that has nothing to do with play with who's in front of us, right?
Correct.
And granted, the West is very competitive. They're 1-2 games, and now you have these skews of the Knicks can't beat a top team, but
But
we have beat a top team,
we
right?
beat
Because
the
that top
best
team might
of
have
the
been number
West,
two.
just
Now
not
they're number
the
5.
Thunder.
Now they're and it just fluctuates. So there's a lot of good happening in this year. But man, y'all go
So
ahead and leave it in the comment section. We do have to get up out of here.
Yeah.
This
yeah,
was a longer show than we anticipated, but this is
It was a great show.
my
It's
favorite
okay.
show so
very.
far. Just being that we're in the end of the season, being that we have a lot to look at. We have a lot of data right now. Take that for data.
Hundred
We have a
percent.
lot of data right now to go into this playoffs. We got some good teams that we have to close the season out with, and we're probably going to have Brunson wearing off some of this rust as we do anticipate him coming back before the end of the season. But Champ, B, Ant, Rells, tell the good people where to find y'all. We're going to start off with B. Tell the good people where to find you.
Twitter, Instagram, Sporty Spice with 2 C's, SPORTYSPICCE. That's me.
That's right. That's right. Find that good girl over there. She's doing amazing things. She's gonna get you right, fit wise, mentally wise, everything wise. And you see, she got the good Nick takes. She out here with her good brothers. Speaking of good brothers, we
I
have
love y'all. Thank
a
you.
good brother here. And tell the good people where to find you.
Yeah, man. Nick's Jedi on Twitter. I just started an Instagram, Nick's Jedi as well. So you guys can follow me on there, and I'm all about the memes and good times. So shout out to Nick's Nation. It's a Nick's world. Salute to all y'all.
And man, if you're not following Ant, I don't know what you're doing. Literally one of the best content creators, in my humble opinion, that you're not following yet. Your favorite content creator's favorite content creator. You've probably seen some of his viral stuff all over the internet, all over IG, all over Twitter. You've probably seen it on TikTok as well. That man is going up, 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 up. So you see him here on Nick's World, and you could catch him obviously on those other platforms as well. My good brother Champ, tell the good people where to find you, where to find your work. You've been doing a phenomenal job this year. You had some amazing interviews. Tell the good people where they find you.
Yes, yes. You can find me on Twitter/X at Flyman Jones, and you can also catch me on Instagram at Jones Stay Baller.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't know who dog that is making all these cute sounds in the background. I think that was Chance because I think he's got a cute dog. But
No, that was my daughter.
Rells, my brother, tell the
Yo,
good people
yo.
where they can find you, where can they support you, and give these brilliant, posts that you be
Yes.
pushing out here.
Yes, yes, yes. Appreciate you, bro. You'll follow me on X, so King_Easy, and on IG, Young Guru 82. Follow me. I follow you. Support you guys. Thank you for supporting the Knicks world, man. This is something up and coming, mom and pop podcast. Looking to do big things with a great crew. So shout out to you guys. Keep supporting. Keep liking, subscribing. Click on that button because it's free 99 to do so.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You already know what it is. It's the next world. We're gonna have some really awesome content for y'all. I'm excited for some of the content that we can't even talk about that we're gonna be dropping soon. Y'all tune in. Appreciate y'all for tapping into every episode and showing up, pulling up like y'all have been doing. Y'all pull up to this next show and the next one after that and the next one after that. Make sure you are subscribing because it's like 5% of you guys watching the show and not subscribing. We appreciate the views, but if you could smash that subscribe button and get us to 200, 300, 400, maybe we do something special for y'all. We've been thinking about doing a nice little giveaway, might do some sort of Jalen Brunson. I don't know. We gonna think about it. We gonna
All
think
right,
about
all
it.
right.
Coming out
And
as well. But again,
shoot us some comments too.
champion,
We'd love to read your comments on
Give
Rells,
live,
us that
man.
comments, man.
we gonna get to y'all next time.
Comments down low.